Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're just going to kind of give you a tutorial on doing a roadside tire change. This vehicle is a 2003 Chevy Monte Carlo. A lot of the jack and tools and stuff in this vehicle are the same for many GM vehicles for this era. And the first part of it is when you realize you have a flat tire, pull off to a safe area. It's better to drive a little bit slowly on the flat tire in order to get to a safe place to change it, a safe and level place, than trying to just stop where you are and do a tire change without finding a level place. So if you find yourself with a flat tire, best thing to do is drive slowly to a safe level place that's out of the way of traffic. And once you've found that safe level place, shut your car off, make sure it's in park, and make sure to set the emergency brake.
So you get out of your car and you notice that your right rear or passenger rear tire is flat. It's always a good idea to carry something like this is a lighter brick. Carry a brick. If you don't have anything like that in your car, roadside you can always find good rocks, okay? And you'll want to chock both sides of the opposite wheel. So our right rear is flat, our left front, we'll put the brick in there. And you want to make sure you don't get a round rock, or round branches don't really work either, because they can actually, round items, if the wheel rolls, the wheel can kind of push it out of the way. So it's better to get something square or something that you can really wedge in underneath the tire. Okay, so jack and rear and spare tire will kind of vary by car, but in this Monte Carlo, it's right here in our trunk. We undo this circular bolt. Okay, lift up this panel, and here's our spare tire. Good idea on occasion to come in here and check the pressure on this tire. Worst thing that can happen is you have a flat tire and then you come in here and your spare tire is flat. At the very least, come in here, press down on it, make sure it's nice and firm. Best idea is to check the pressure. But here's the tire. Lift it out. Okay, and pretty typical of a lot of these GMs is a scissor jack and a combination lug wrench, as well as the jack activator. Take that out. And the jack comes right out. Okay, so now we're here at our tire. You can bring this right along with you to hold your stuff. And this is, like I said, it's a combination activator for the jack as well as a lug wrench. This car has a hubcap. A lot of times on GM cars you'll have these plastic safety caps. You just take your little activator and you either remove these caps fully, or on this case these caps kind of stay in the hubcap and hold the hubcap on. That one came out. I'm just kind of lightly pulling on the hubcap and then it comes off. Okay. Now with your wheel still on the ground and the front box chock, you want to loosen up these lug nuts. Okay. And this is designed to be a wrench too, and you can do that. You will need some more strength. Put it on here so this is nice and flat. Grab hold of the car and put your foot on it. And do that to get some leverage, and you just want to loosen these up a little bit just so you know you can get them off. Okay, so our lug nuts are loose. Okay, so these jacks are usually designed to work a certain way. You can see that there's a line right here that's actually designed, and you can look right down under here. There's a pinch weld right here. Okay, so this part of the jack goes right in the pinch weld. All right, and now all I'm doing is I'm turning this bolt here by hand, which raises the jack. I'm gonna put it underneath. Spin it up until, and get that pinch weld right on it. Okay, now this is probably the most time consuming part of the whole thing. You use your wrench, and it's designed to do this. Go half a turn, spin it back, half a turn, spin it back.
Okay, and we'll fast forward here as we jack the car up, and you want to jack it up to a point where the wheel is nice and free, it spins freely so it'll come off easily.
Now you can just remove your lug nuts the rest of the way. Okay, so if you got to a point, you had your lug nuts off, and you can see I still have one on, but that's just to show you this. But if your lug nuts are off and your wheel seems to be stuck on, best idea is kick with your heel. Okay, you can put a hand on the car and kick right at the top. Okay, don't try and kick with your toe, you'll probably break your foot. But kick with your heel on the top, and it might even be a good idea to have one lug nut on, just a couple of threads, so that if it pops off, the wheel doesn't go flying off and hurt you. Put the tire down so it doesn't roll away.
And obviously put the spare tire on. You just need to kind of rotate it until all the studs line up with the holes. And then you just want to put your lug nuts on by hand first.
And just use your lug wrench and just tighten them just by using this part of it. Okay, now you can lower your car back down. And usually lowering is a little easier, so you can try and do it this way. If not, just use the same method. Bring it down and bring your jack all the way down so it goes back in a little carrier. Okay, and now use your wrench and tighten. And again, if you're a lighter or smaller person, and also I'm tightening these, I started on this one, go to this one, and basically do a star pattern. But if you're a lighter person, and you want to make sure you get it tight enough, you can always stand on the wrench. And you want to make sure you get it nice and tight. I like to just go around, just right around in order, and check, make sure we're tight. Okay, and for now, you can put your jack back away. And for now, you just have to put your tire in the trunk so you can get it fixed.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by oneaauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free, 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.